guys, Coach Bill Sandillo coming to you from Chandler, Arizona, and today we're going to talk about the high-level swing. The high-level swing. A lot has been talked about that, and thank you to the parent who reached out to me. I'm going to answer this question in a second, but let's dive into what I mean when I talk about the high-level swing. The month of October is Italian-American Heritage Month, and I'm proud to say I'm a first-generation Italian-American and worked in the Italian Baseball League as a manager. And obviously I worked with the Federation, I worked with the WBC team, and I couldn't be more proud to be an Italian. But with that said, let's get into today's question. Parents, I love you guys. Keep those questions coming. There's a lot of talk out there about HLP. Now that the World Series is getting underway and the Yankees just got knocked out last night, everybody's talking about Aaron Judge, the high-level pattern that he has. And I got to straighten some stuff out. Aaron Judge is a great hitter, and he's got a great swing. But the only person that can train, HLP with Aaron Judge is Teacherman. Anybody else that's trying to teach this high-level pattern, he's calling it, can't teach what Teacherman already knows. And I think that's the biggest thing here, is that the question I got from the parents is, what does high-level pattern mean? And do we have to follow what that means if we're going to be successful? And the answer is no. I always tell people high-level swing training is what I do, and I believe in the philosophy of the deep barrel turn. I believe that when you start the barrel, it has to work behind you. I believe in that. That is what Teacherman believes in as well. They believe in the barrel has to start deep in the zone to get on plane in that hand pivot point. You can't push your hands and let the barrel drop. Now you're getting it more out front. We believe in that. My academy has been teaching that for over 20 years. I never believed in knob to the ball. I never believed in pushing your hands to the ball. I always thought, based on what we saw with video analysis, that just wasn't what high-level players are doing. Now, people throw that word around all the time. If you guys are playing Major League Baseball, which I have a lot of respect for big league guys because I couldn't do it, that's playing at the highest level. So when you say you got to have a high level swing, you got to be able to do this, what Teacherman's doing, it's not true. It's just not true. There's different ways to have a high level swing and play at the major league level. And guys are proving that every day. You got to stop telling people that this is the only thing you can do. You want to have a high level swing, you only do this. I got to tell you guys, there's a lot of good hitting coaches out there, and there's not just one way to skin a cat. You got to take in consideration a lot of things when you're talking about a high level swing. And you can't, when you talk about youth training, you can't talk about a high level swing with youth. You can talk about the components of getting on plane early in a youth setting, but you can't talk about having a high-level swing if you don't have the strength, size, and experience to have a high-level swing. So, and I think it's sad that these guys are trying to herd every player down this road. Hey, stand like this. Make sure you're weightless on your front side. Make sure you have all your weight on your backside. Make sure, that when you stride out, you're weightless. No kidding. Good hitter knows this. Hey, don't get your foot down early, get it down on time. No kidding. You're not reinventing the wheel here. You're not miraculously saying something that good hitting coaches don't already know. You got to stop with this high-level swing thing that Aaron Judge does and apply it to everybody that walks through your door, because it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. High-level swing training is what we do. We look at components of the swing, and we look at all aspects of the biomechanics of the swing. And that's what I told this parent. When they're being sold by these companies to come on in and spend $600-700 a month, and we're going to hit with you, but we're going to show you the real way to hit, you got to run away from those guys, because any hitting coach that's getting results and getting your guy better, those are the guys you need to stay with. And like I said, I'm not a gadget guy. I know there's a lot of trainers out there that like to use gadgets, like to wrap their players and stuff and put form boards under their feet and then post their video for all to see. That's fluff. That's a selling tool. All they're doing is using your son as marketing. They're not telling you that he went 0 for 3, or 1 for 4 in a PG tournament. the parents spend $700 for. They're not telling you that, but again, listen, all hitting coaches, if you're a good hitting coach, you understand what a high-level swing looks like. You're doing high-level exercises, and that's all you need. You just need to do certain exercises to get you to where you need to be. And then here's the key, and this is what I told my parents. If you're not videotaping your swing yourself as a 15, 16-year-old, you're missing the boat. Why are you waiting for a trainer to tell you what you look like under video when you don't know what you look like under video? So that's why the world has changed. That's why phones have become, everybody has a phone, everybody's doing, video analysis. The great thing is you can watch yourself, you can make changes, and you can get to the next level. But guys, listen, through the month of October, it's Italian American History Month. If you guys want to know more about the high-level swing, come see me, DM me, email me. I'll share my stuff with you. I'll tell you what it's going to cost you to train with me. We're doing a lot of online training, which, by the way, is 7 days a week. We're also doing in-person training, so it's a combination of both. But if you want to come see me, go ahead and come see me. I'll explain everything to you then, and we'll get you on the right track. I promise. I only work with guys that I can help, so that's also the key here. So find a trainer that works with you and only wants to get you to the next level. Okay, guys? Have a great training week. We'll talk to you soon.
It's gonna be hell for you.
Lose! I don't lose! I win!